What's going on, guys? This is Karol Flood from Undisputed Marketer, and if you are watching this video, you are probably doing some research on YouTube or somewhere else about HostGator web hosting platform. So in this HostGator review, we are going to dive deep into this topic, and we are going to actually look at the most important aspects of this web hosting platform so you can decide whether or not this is the right choice for you. Now, before we do that, if you decide after the video that HostGator is the right choice for you, then feel free to use the link in the description below together with the promotional code that is going to give you a discount of up to 60% from any plan that you choose from. Now, HostGator is not a new name in the web hosting world. In fact, they have been here since 2002, which is almost 20 years now. So you can be sure that they are one of the most well-established companies in the game. HostGator specializes in shared hosting, which is the area that they are mostly well known for. However, they offer all sorts of hostings, including dedicated hosting and VPS hosting. When it comes to the actual features that we are getting from HostGator, there are a few that really stand out. First of all, it is the unlimited storage and unlimited bandwidth that we are getting for all the packages that we can choose from. Now, this is just a great thing to have as it gives that peace of mind that you don't have to worry about any limits when it comes to the files or the traffic that is coming to your website. Now, of course, it is very important to remember when it comes to the bandwidth that this is a shared hosting, so you're sharing the hosting with other websites. So in a case that your website is going to grow into bigger numbers and you're going to get hundreds of thousands or millions of viewers to your website, then HostGator is going to kindly ask you to move to a different hosting or change the package. If you already have a website and you're thinking about changing your web hosting provider, then you're just going to love the website migration with HostGator, as this is a completely done for you service. Yes, you heard it right. Done for you service, which means you are just going to ask the support to move your website from one hosting to their hosting, and they're going to make it all for you. And they're going to just send you emails with updates of every single step. Another great feature that HostGator is offering you is a free domain. So what I would suggest you to do is take that free domain for that 1 year that they are offering, and then after 1 year, when it comes to the renewal period, then just move it to a dedicated domain register, because these ones are usually cheaper than web hosting platforms. HostGator offers a generous 45-day money-back guarantee, which is a great thing to do, so you can just go ahead and try it out for yourself without any risk. One minus that I found out with features is that HostGator does not offer daily backups. They do offer weekly backups, which are included in your package. When it comes to daily backups, you will need to upgrade it with an add-on. This I just find very strange, as it is usually a standard feature with all the other web hosting platforms. One thing that I found very annoying are the never-ending add-ons. You will encounter these from time to time almost in every part of the system. Many features that are at other web hosters standard are here as add-ons. However, on the other hand, a good thing is that at least you are in control of what you use and pay for. An integral part of every web hosting platform is its speed and uptime that you are offered for your websites. Now, I have created a very simple website from their HostGator website builder, which we are going to talk a little bit later, and I have run a series of tests for speed and uptime. As you can see, the results were pretty positive. The load page time was 2.1 seconds, which is kind of like the maximum time you want your page to load up. Keep in mind that I haven't used any optimization at all, and I have used the lowest plan that HostGator offers, which is the Hatchlink plan. Now, the performance grade is D and 60%, but again, for no optimization, it is pretty good result. All in all, I would say the speed and the performance is pretty good, and it's really good to go for a website. One thing to remember is that if you want your website to perform better when it comes to performance and speed, you are highly likely to need to upgrade to a higher plan or buy some optimization tools from their add-ons. When it comes to uptime, many people complain about their page being down many times and problems with uptime in general. However, this wasn't really my case as my page performed very well. One thing to remember is their uptime guarantee that HostGator offers. It is, after confirming with support, it is 99.9%. This is important to remember because other resources sometimes falsely read it as 99.99%, but in fact it is 99.90%. That might seem as a tiny deviation, but in web hosting world it is a big difference. When it comes to the actual prices and packages HostGator offers, there are 3 different plans to choose from. It is the Hatchling plan, Baby plan and Business plan. Hatchling plan comes for a price tag of $275 per month, while the Business plan is for $525 per month. An important thing to remember is that all of these prices are for a 3-year deal. Now, all of these plans and packages come with standard features you would normally expect from a web hosting platform. They all come with free email, SSL certification, as well as the HostGator website builder. As you can see, HostGator is very transparent and clear about the differences between all of their packages. The Hatchling plan comes with 1 domain, while the Baby plan and Business plan are for unlimited domains. The Business plan is with dedicated IP as well as extra security. If you are unsure about which plan to choose from, upgrading and downgrading the plans is very simple, and you just get refunded or you just pay the difference that you have. If you are just starting out with web hosting, then I would recommend you to go for the Hatchling plan just to test the waters of the web hosting world, while if you have already some experience, I would go for a Baby plan. The next thing on our list is the HostGator website builder. It is a standard click and drop website builder, and it's comparable to other website builders. In fact, it reminds me of the Wix website builder. I found it very easy and simple to navigate. It has loads of stocked images and videos to choose from, as well as uploaded templates. I tried it on my own and it took me just a few minutes to create a nice looking website. So if you are just starting out and you want to create your own website but you don't really have much experience with it, so you just want a website builder that is free of charge and it's really easy to navigate, then you will find the HostGator website builder very handy. No matter if you're a pro or a complete newbie, you always want to have a knowledgeable support at your disposal. Now, HostGator offer a live chat support, call support, as well as their knowledge base where you can browse for the articles to help. Now, many people say that their live chat support is very slow and people working there are unknowledgeable. However, that was really not my experience, as I have chatted with them several times. I never waited longer than few seconds for an assistant and all my issues were always resolved. Now, if you contact them as a non-customer, then the wait time is a bit slower, which from one point of view I can understand, as they prioritize their own customers. As a customer, the wait time and the overall time of the chat is pretty average for live chat support. All in all, would I recommend HostGator for you? HostGator is a pretty decent web hosting platform, and if you are just starting out or your expectations aren't too high, then HostGator is a good choice for you. It comes with all the standard features and the cheap price is definitely a big plus. However, if you're looking for higher speed and performance, I would recommend you to get a different web hosting platform such as SiteGround, as they are excelling at it. Again, check the description for the promotional code of the HostGator as well as a direct link to SiteGround. So this is it guys for today. If you liked the video, give me thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for any new videos. Again, thank you for watching and see you soon.